San Diego Padres have been major buyers in the market of Trea and Xander Bogaerts, and they are now checking in with CAA and Scott Boras on the possibility that these guys can play positions besides shortstop. How's it going, everyone? My name is FamedFriar. Welcome back to another video where today we're going to be discussing the Padres and AJ Preller asking Scott Boras and CAA Sports if there's any chance they can play any other position besides shortstop. But also, we have tons of news regarding the San Diego Padres as we are leading up to the winter meetings and what Jeff Passan called a Mentos and Coke scenario. My understanding is that means we could blow up at any time. So guys, if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe, like the video, and let's hop into this. So we have obvious news that the Padres are in on Xander Bogaerts. We knew that from the beginning. We also knew that they were in on Trea Turner. We didn't know about Trea. We didn't really know about Dansby. So in an article posted by Ken Rosenthal, he had this to say regarding the Padres checking in with Xander Bogaerts. He said the obvious course for the Padres then would be the first base / DH type to fill a role projected for the abreu, plus another starting pitcher, bullpen, and bench help. But Preller, as first reported by the New York Post, is exploring the shortstop market. Perhaps his inquiries are simply routine due diligence GMs perform at this time of the year, but according to Major League sources, Preller recently asked Bogarts' agent, Scott Boras, whether the shortstop would be willing to play other infield positions. Others say Preller, like pretty much every other GM, fancies Trea Turner too. So what did I take from that? Well, first of all, I think that Preller's trying to strike a deal with Scott Boras regarding one of Scott Boras's players because he's trying to set up a contract extension with Soto. It makes it a lot easier if they do that. You know, they build off of each other and it just creates a good working relationship. But I mean, I think Xander Bogaerts, if we signed him, he'd play shortstop. I think Trea Turner, if we signed him, maybe would play center field. But if for sure Xander Bogaerts, he's a normal shortstop. You know, he's got the build. He doesn't have necessarily the range, but when the ball's hit towards him, he's a sure glove. Yeah, I mean, at that point, you might as well just sign him. Maybe the feeling is, and this is what I also read earlier, I don't have a direct quote for this, but the feeling is, hey, if Xander Bogaerts gets old and he loses a step, can we move him to second base or maybe even first base? And that was kind of the discussion point that it seemed like the Padres were discussing, which is pretty crazy. And another report from Dennis Lin, aka the Athletics beat writer for the San Diego Padres, had this to say. As the Athletics' Dennis Lin wrote, the Padres have every reason to take measured approach this offseason, seeking to add depth more than star power. But some in the industry believe general manager AJ Preller will follow his usual formula and at least attempt to do something big. He's clearly already attempted to do that, but the question is kind of, what's the realism in the fact? Another report had this saying, it was an article I believe in the Athletic as well. It said San Diego Padres, Chris Bassett, 4 years, $74 million. This is just a projection, an idea of what they possibly could think that would happen. It also says this regarding the mix of, you know, the Padres. The Padres need a first baseman, another bat, and a starting pitcher to help them put them over the top. I thought they were a good fit for Abreu, but he signed with the Astros. I've heard rumblings about them chasing is the key word there, Xander Bogaerts, and first basemen such as Cody Bellinger and or Dominic Smith. So that's also the first report that we've heard about Cody Bellinger. That is very interesting, and that was according to Jesse Rogers of ESPN, I believe. And just this morning, an article was posted once again by Ken Rosenthal, and the quote said, updated with Boras dismissing possibility of Bogaerts changing positions. Xander is playing shortstop in the exact quote. That's once again fine with me. I don't even care. That's perfect. And yeah, I mean, this is the dream situation. I think Xander Bogaerts is once again the guy that puts us over the top. He's almost a career 300 hitter. He has 5 Silver Sluggers, 4 All-Star appearances, 2 World Series. The guy is a winner. I don't know how many times I need to repeat this fact. The guy is a winner, and it's just someone you have to go all out to get. And I mean, I don't know what else to add to the fact. He is that guy. But that's all the updates currently regarding that. A projected contract for anyone interested would be 7 to 8 years, around 200 million to 225 on Xander Bogaerts. Obviously, we are in the market for Trea Turner, but we don't have as much news as we do regarding Xander Bogaerts. And there's plenty of other news developing and coming out about the San Diego Padres. Guys, if you are yet to subscribe and you want to hear daily news about the San Diego Padres, please do so. Trying my best to give you guys the updates I can regarding the Padres. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe like I haven't said already. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.
305 to the 619, baby. Let's go. Let's go, San Diego. Live that shit up, San Diego. Let's fucking go. Woo! It's our fucking house.
Hey.
It's our house right here, baby. Let's go.
I love it. Hey.